Happy Saturday, webheads! Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. I'm Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you the latest FOC video. That's right, guys, powered by my LCS, Comic Central, highlighting some of the greatest, newest, hottest comic books that are getting ready to hit store shelves soon. So if there are any books that you like on this list at any point in time, make sure you let your shop know. Make sure you pre-order it online so you don't miss out on these comic books. Also, quick note, you guys are going to want to turn into tomorrow's video on Sunday as I'm doing my best comic books of the year. That's going to be a great video. I'm in the process of editing it right now, and it will be up tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, let's get started with this week's FOC.
All right, guys, so we're kicking it off with Marvel, and we're starting off with Eddie Brock Carnage. This is issue 1. There you have it, guys. I never thought this would ever happen. Eddie Brock is now the new Carnage. This Carnage symbiote was going to die and needs a host, and for some reason now, Eddie Brock is it. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out. Check out some of these cool variant covers. Look at that Scotty Young cover, dude. That's so insane right there. That one looks pretty cool. Almost looks like just a traditional looking Carnage there. Classic cover right here. That definitely looks like classic Carnage. And then we have this one as well. Next we go on to Power Man Timeless. So now it focuses around Power Man. I know these Timeless books were done by Jed McKay and Kang was in it. Now it's like Old Man Power Man. So if you guys want to have an insight of what's to come, a little teaser of 2025, you're going to want to check out Power Man Timeless. All right, then we move on to Scarlet Witch. This is issue 9. This is kind of funny. It's like, is that Black Cat in there? Like, that's kind of funny. She's showing up in the Avengers, and now she's showing up in Scarlet Witch. Do we not know what to do with Black Cat? I could give you an idea. Maybe just put her in Amazing Spider-Man and just have her be a permanent hookup with Peter Parker. So yeah, so if you read Scarlet Witch, I think this is what you're going to expect in this series. You're going to have some Black Cat action. All right, and then we have a new Star Wars book. This is Star Wars Legacy of Vader issue 1. So this one has Kylo Ren in there, which I think is kind of cool. And I think this one is written by Charles Soule. If I stand corrected, just let me know in the comments below. These are some pretty cool variant covers as well. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, cool stuff. Then we have Wolverine. This is issue 6. Heavy Metal Clash. 2 Wolverines and Nightcrawler versus Constrictor. So yeah, this book is kind of weird, man. You got this like gold animanium mite that's taken over all these different characters that have animanium. Where does this stuff come from? I'm not too sure, but you know, listen, if you like Wolverine variant covers and you're interested in the story, well, you got 2 things going for you there. And then we got Ultimate Black Panther. This is issue 13. Not currently on the book right now, but this is going into year 2 of this story. So if you guys are still digging it, that's pretty awesome. Then we have Phoenix. This is issue 8. Some folks are telling me that the most recent issue of Phoenix was probably the best one as of yet. So yeah, so if you digging it, that's kind of cool. Nice variants always when it comes to Jean Grey. Oh, that's a nice one right there. So cool. Then we got a couple of reprints. We got Laura Kinney Wolverine. And then you got the Ultimate Universe reprint when it comes to year 1. Then you have that Amazing Spider-Man reprint. We got All New Venom issue 1 reprint. And then we have West Coast Avengers issue 2 reprint as well. Next, we have Spirits of Vengeance. This is issue 6. Well, you don't see that every day. That's kind of interesting. Wouldn't that hurt? I don't know, man. Interesting cover right there. Then we have The Ultimates. This is issue 9. I love this series. And it says Luke Cage in the Ultimate Prison Break. So that's kind of cool. So they're going to break out Luke Cage. So that's fun. And then we have some of your variants here. Check out Luke Cage. He's like all gold there. And then we have Avengers issue 23. So once again, Black Cat is still in this book. So is she going to be a permanent Avenger? It says, once a thief, always a thief. The Avengers never should have trusted Felicia. Can they stop Black Cat from escaping the space casino with Kang's stolen intel? To do so, they'll have to get past Black Cat's newest bodyguards. Avengers, get ready for your first clash with the Gatecrasher and the Technic. Well, that's cool. Hey, as long as Felicia's in a book, I guess that's okay, you know? Then we got Captain America, Brave New World. And now we move on to DC. We have DC's Lex and the City issue 1. This is a one-shot. So, yeah, if you want a story with Lex Luthor in there you go. All right. And, okay. So now we have these weird covers with that. Then you got Absolute Wonder Woman issue 1. So if you want a third printing of that book, yep, there you have it. That's a pretty sick looking cover right there with her weird bony dragon Pegasus thing. It's a Pegasus, right? That's what it was. Yeah. And then you have Absolute Wonder Woman second printing, right? So you have that for issue 2. So cool stuff. And then you got Absolute Wonder Woman issue 4. So here is issue 4, the way it looks. She's got her sword in this big monster here. So, yeah, interesting. We'll see where Absolute Wonder Woman actually goes. Is she always going to be fighting big kaiju beasts? Like, I don't know. The covers are gorgeous, but we need more than that, right? And then we move on to Black Canary, Best of the Best, issue 3 of 6. So there it looks like, you know, Black Canary's still fighting with Lady Shiva in this book. So it's interesting, but there's like almost too much commentary. So hopefully it calms down a little bit. Then we got Tom Taylor's Detective Comics. This is issue 1093. I've been digging this book so far. Curious to see the direction, who this new villain actually is. You know, these kids are being killed, and I think it's that little girl who's like this scientist who's creating like that formula for Batman to like stay young. And then we have Green Arrow issue 20. I'm really on the fence about this book. We'll see what happens with the newest issue if I continue to read it or not. Then we have Harley Quinn. This is issue 47. Yep, just a book that's just not doing it for me. You know, I haven't read it in quite some time. And maybe one day I'll pick it up once again. Nice little cover right there. Then we have Justice League Unlimited issue 3. So I'm excited about this book right now. You just never know what kind of direction it could go in. That's a nice cover, man. That's really nice. And then you got this cover. So yeah, I'm excited to see. Like I said, you never know which superheroes can be in it, and I think that makes it a little bit unpredictable. Then you have limited collection editions number 48, Superman versus the Flash facsimile. So if you want to see the Flash and Superman race, that's kind of cool, right? Then you got this, like, I think this is a blank one. And then there's probably a foil, so that's what that is. Then we got Power Girl issue 17. So a new start, a new look. Power Girl and her friends are the new owners of the Daily Star, building with plans to bring back its former glory, but their renovation disturbs a squatter living on the property, one who's not afraid to seize full control for himself. Luckily, Power Girl is ready for a fight with a new look. Really? Like that's what your book is about someone sitting on a property? And so what does she have? She's still got the boob window. She's got long boots now that go up to her thighs, and she's got long gloves. That's her look change. Whatever. That book is just not for me. That's a nice cover, though. Like, if you buy a cover, get that cover right there. Superman, issue 22. Superman and Doomsday team up? How is that even possible? I'm really curious about this story. This one is written by Joshua Williamson. Dan Mora does the artwork. This has been really good. So that's the Superman book for me right now. That's a pretty nice looking cover right there. Check out that cover. That's pretty sick right there. If there's a variant to buy, I think that's the one, right? Do you want to see Superman in ice, like taking a bath or something? That's dumb. Then you got Metamorpho the Element Man. This is issue 2. I have no interest in this book. It just doesn't look like it's for me. Then we move on to those indie gems, guys. We got Jim Henson's Presents issue 1 of 4. So if you're a fan of Jim Henson and like all his Muppets and Fraggle Rock and all that stuff, that's going to be for you for sure. And then we have the variant covers for that. So that's kind of cool. Then we got, what is this? Pin-Apocalypse. It's like Apocalypse, but I can't say Pin-Apocalypse. 1 of 6. So this is interesting. Oh, that's a nice little cover there. This is from Massive Publishing right there. So that's very pretty. Oh, that's an homage to The Walking Dead issue 1. That's cool. Oh, that's a pretty cover. I might have to check this out and see really what this book is about. Here's a book for sure. G.I. Joe. This is issue 3. So yeah, definitely loved issue 1. Still got to read issue 2. We'll see what happens there. Definitely excited about it. Here's your variants. You know what I want to know? I want to know, in this world, does the Baroness become like part of Cobra? And how does that transition happen, right? And then we have Patchwork Girl of Oz, issue 1. So I guess if you like Oz stuff, that might be for you. Dark Horse has Frankenstein, New World Sea of Forever. This is issue 1. And that's it, guys. That's about it. Not a huge FOC this particular week.
So there you have it, webheads. Hopefully there's something there that you like. And if there is, like I said earlier, let your comic book shop know. And of course, guys, make sure you have a wonderful and safe weekend. Go out there, go buy those holiday presents for your families. And guys, there's always going to be more content right here for you to click on. And remember, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Again, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you real soon.